What's up, guys? Always takes me a second to figure out how to get the slideshow. I'm going to talk quieter so that Doug and Dylan can't hear me, even though we all know Dylan's probably not going to watch. Anyway, this is week 5 recap, fantasy recap by Cam Ham, the fantasy man. All right, the best matchup, or worst matchup, rather, was Greg versus Alec. Alec has given up. His team's trash. Greg's team is good. Not even really that interesting. Greg just did his thing. Best matchup was Will versus Connor. Came close. Came down to Monday night. Con got humbled big time after winning one game. I don't know how many times that has to happen to Connor before he just stays humble. But yeah, Will got him with 3 touchdowns from Travis Kelce in a Monday night game. It was pretty sweet. Worst injury luck this week. Finally, it's not me. It's Ashton. There actually wasn't a ton of bad injuries this week, but Ashton lost T. Higgins this week against Doug, and Doug beat him by like 1 point. So if T. Higgins didn't get injured at the beginning of the game, Ash would have beat Doug's lucky butt. So anyway, most unlucky, Connor. Now that I'm really reading this, probably should have been Ashton, but he put up like 107. That's kind of embarrassing. But Connor, he just lost with the most points in a loss. That's always unlucky. Default. Luckiest was definitely Doug. He won with 108. He only beat Ashton by 1 point, and Ashton had a guy on his team that got injured mid-game and got him 0. So everything had to break right for Doug to win. Dumbest move, there were no dumb moves. Go look it up. Everyone did what they were supposed to. Congrats. Smartest move was Greg. He played Ramondre Stevenson. He played Mostert, and he played Gabe Davis. All 3 of those semi-risky picks. He could have gone with anyone else on his bench, but he went with those 3 guys. Paid off. It's pretty smart. They're looking pretty good, especially Ramondre and Mostert. So it looks sweet. Best free agent move was definitely Hunter for picking up Njoku, who got him like 15 points against Logan. That was a really nice pickup. This is Jake McNeil asking Katie Van Wambecky to prom. Most annoying player this week, I'm sorry, was Logan. Logan was very upset that his team wasn't playing that well in like the first quarter of the first game. Now he was of the 1 o'clock games. He was of course upset the whole day, which is understandable. But it was like halftime, and he had 3 guys have 0, and then Nick Chubb had like 20 points, and Logan was like, "It's over, it's over. I'm so unlucky. This is stupid. It's over." I was like, "Dude, it's the first half." Now it did end up being over, but still, the first half, like having 3 players in the first half of the 1 o'clock games does not make or break you. Like, it's okay. But yeah, he was really down on himself and really PO'd. So, yeah, Logan. Stock falling is Dylan. 3 losses in a row, and Chase Edmonds stinks, guys. Chase Edmonds was like one of his big pickups, and he stinks. Go look at the stats. Stock rising Greg, 3 wins in a row. He's looking really tough. He has the most points scored against him, so that's pretty crazy that he's doing so well with the most points scored against him in the league. Mostert is taking over Chase Edmonds' job. He looks like a stud. Ramondre Stevenson is the starter now that Damian Harris is out. Greg's team is looking scary. Best player this week was Camacho, just because he got the most points, even though that's ridiculous. Worst player was Sam, lowest points, and his team does not look good. And yeah, here we go, guys. Logan gets on the board with his first annoying mark. Everybody else is here. Camacho gets kind of a bull crap best player award, but that's fine. All right, this week big moves here, but it's still early in the season, so we're going to see some big moves. Hunter is number 1. And again, I'll try to explain this better. I score it by giving you guys X amount of points for how many points you have scored. So that top scorer would get, 10 points, say. And then I rank your teams and give, everybody points based on that. And then I also will give you a point or minus a point based on your wins, your winning streak and or loss streak. So anyway, this is what we got. Hunter is 1. Greg moves up from 3 to 2. Con shoots up from 5 to 3. Con's looking good. I'm at 4. I was at 7 last week. Camacho is at 5. That was a big jump for Camacho. But he put up 175 this week, so it makes sense. Will staying, he moved up. Logan moved down. Doug and Dylan, or Doug. What did Doug do? Doug moved down because he had 108. Dylan, moved way down. And then Sam is moving down, and Alec and Ashton are just bottom feeders. So next week's worst matchup is Sam versus Logan, two stinkers and nobody cares about Sam like who cares about that matchup. Best is the classic Greg versus Doug matchup, legendary matchup. We all love to see it. We all love to watch it. It's always intense. Even though I think Greg is going to smack Doug. All right, how many dabs? Ashton for picking up Kenny Pickett. Ashton. Kenny Pickett's not going anywhere. I don't know why you're rostering two QBs, one of them being Kenny Pickett. No one's picking him up anytime soon, my friend. As for rostering two quarterbacks, 3 dabs, when your two quarterbacks are, I don't even know, it's Kenny Pickett and Kirk Cousins. That's pretty silly. Alec for having James Cook on his roster still. I mean, I chalk that up to him dabbing, but also him not, just not really caring this year, not really paying attention. Alec for saying he's given up on fantasy, 10 dabs again. Alec for saying he doesn't have time for fantasy basketball. Alec does not want to play fantasy basketball, which he has actually won 2 years in a row. Alec does not want to play fantasy basketball this year because he doesn't have enough time. You not have enough time to look at your phone once a week, Alec, and set your lineup? It's not that difficult, dude. I'm sure you scroll on TikTok, for a couple hours a day. You can't take 10 minutes out of that and, set up fantasy basketball lineup, maybe pick some people. It doesn't take a lot of time, dude. I have a job that, I work 9 hours a day. I have a girlfriend. I have family to see. It's not that difficult, my friend. But anyway, 25 dabs for Alec. I don't know. I mean, and he's won 2 years in a row. That'd be like me quitting this league because I don't have enough time. It doesn't take that much time. Camacho for waiver claiming golf, 5 dabs and a box of uncooked noodles. Who needs waiver claiming golf? Somebody please teach Camacho how to work the app and how to, pick people up without waiver claiming them. Greg, teach Camacho how to do it, please. Camacho for not having a full roster again, 8 dabs, and somebody explain it to him how to play the game. Logan for thinking it was over after the first half of the 1 o'clock games, 3 dabs. Logan for blaming me for him not trading for Chubb. So that was another thing. Logan came at me. He's like, I should have traded Jamar Chase for Chubb when I had the chance. Like, why'd you tell me not to? It's your fault. I was like, whoa, dude. I just said I wouldn't do it. Like, chill. Khan for constantly picking up Harrison? Yeah, Harrison Butker, the Chiefs kicker. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this. Khan every single week picks him up, and then when Butker is hurt, he drops him again. Like every single week. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know. I guess Connor just loves Harrison Butker. I don't know why that sounds weird, but yeah, Con, no one's picking up Harrison Butker. You can leave him on there until he's healthy. Con for picking up Latavius Murray, dropping him for Tevin Coleman, and then dropping Tevin Coleman for Joshua Kelly all within a couple minutes. 1 dab per. And then Connor for dropping Odell, just like I said he would, after calling the pickup a big brain move. Con picked up Odell. Everyone said, what? He said, yeah, it's a big brain move. I said in my last video, yeah, he's going to drop him next week. What did he do? He dropped him next week, 9 dabs. Where I was wrong, I didn't believe in Nick Chubb. I didn't. This is a kind of his best year so far. They're running even more than ever, and they're he's good. Whatever. I mean, I whiffed on Nick Chubb. Who's got that dog in him? Will shut down Connor. He shut him down with Travis Kelce on a Monday night. 3 touchdowns on a Monday night. Will had that dog in him. Not to mention, I told Will he should trade Dallas Goedert to somebody, and he was like, why? And he shut me down hardcore. And after he made his point, I was kind of like, yeah, I guess you don't have to trade Dallas Goedert. I mean, it's a good point. Anyway, Will's got that dog in him this week. Whiffer hit. Greg, he hit on Jalen Hurts. Ramondre Stevenson, traded for Sanders. That was good. Mark Andrews was a hit. And Monster? Oh, Mostert. Wow. Picked up Mostert. That was a hit. I don't know how that happened. Whiff on Allen Robinson and Trey Lance. You drafted both those guys. TBD Debo, Gabe Davis, and Jonathan Taylor. Too early to say if that was a hit. They were, too early to say. Weekly vibe check is Alec. He makes ridiculous trade requests. He hates white athletes. Most famously traded me Cooper Cup because he was white. You never know if he's being serious. Like, is he really quitting? Does he actually like this trade? Does he actually like this player? Does he actually hate Cooper Cup? We never know. Quits at the slightest inconvenience. Like the first loss, it's over for him. Apparently, does not have time to check his phone once a week because he can't play fantasy basketball. I mean, watch this, guys. I'm about to. This is about how much time it takes. Oh, I'm move this guy. Okay, we're done. That's really the bare minimum you have to do. And he has insane opinions based on absolutely nothing. He will, I mean, throwback to when he loved Philip Lindsay, and you'd be like, why? And you'd be like, dude, he's sweet. Or throwback to when he loved like Todd Gurley or somebody, and he's like, he's a man bear pig. And you're like, okay, but like he's averaging 3 points a game in fantasy, and you're like, yeah, but he's a man bear pig. And you're like, all right, well, whatever that means. Anyway, lock of the week is that Greg beats Doug handily. Weekly TikToks. I got some good ones this week. I have 3. Oh, yeah, this is Ash.
Dumb.
Stupid.
Crazy. Dumb.
Ash feels that. Drafting George Kittle.
Stupid.
Crazy.
That's funny. See this one? Oh, this is good. I showed a few of you guys this.
I'll make that deal. How about you, you bitch? You make that deal?
I make that deal.
I don't blame you. Damn good deal.
That's funny. That's
I'll make that deal.
unfortunately not enough trades
How
this
about-
year. And then lastly,
Tell Mr. Dennett that Ricky Bobby is my best friend. And it's shaking big time.
Boy, Cal, I don't like the way you're talking out there.
Amateur pills! Tell Mr. Dennett.
if anybody who's watched football with me, I hate how the Rams do the Cooper Cup thing. All right, random rankings, thirstiest. This is, we all know Alec. I mean, this is a roast session on Alec today, but Alec is, I mean, I can't have a conversation with Alec without him talking to me about something like, oh, did you see those girls at that place? I'm like, okay. Dylan, I mean, Dylan's going on like 6 dates a week at this point. Hunter, low-key, extremely. Not even low-key. Logan has been banned from Tinder and like Hinge both. And then Will, or no, maybe not Hinge, Tinder and Bumble, I think. Will, low-key, is thirsty. He's always got a date going also. And, I mean, you see the stash. Camacho, don't know much about it, but he's thirsty. Ash, I mean, come on. Me, you know, I'm just a heterosexual male, so. And then you get into Con, Greg, Doug, and Sam, who are not thirsty at all. They're like negatives. All right. Now, worst of losers, Alec, horrible loser. Camacho, horrible loser. Actually, Logan should probably be number 1, but Logan, not a good loser. Ash, pretty bad loser. I think we all know that. We lost like a few games in basketball, and he just stopped coming. I'm not a great loser. It upsets me. Greg, bad loser. Hunter, actually should probably be right there below Ash. These are kind of messed up. Hunter is a bad loser. Will, I don't know. Connor, Doug is a bad loser too, man. These are all messed up. Dylan and Sam are easy losers. But I would say Doug and Hunter need to be shot up here closer to above me, definitely. Anyway, name rankings. This is just who's got the best name, first name. Cameron, that is a great name. Connor, I love that name. Will is an average name. Now, Logan, slightly below average. Alec, not good. Dylan is probably better than Alec, but that's a little messed up. But Dylan's still not great. Hunter, I mean, come on, man. I mean, is he like, what is he, a hunter? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Sam, don't like that name. Greg is, elderly man's name. Ashton, I mean, no. Camacho, what's that even mean? And then Doug. That's that. So anyway, that is this week. Gonna watch Thursday Night Football, and let's do it. Let's ride.